Welcome back, y'all. In amongst everything that I'm doing, I have Rotel water bathing in there. I have 14 pounds of tomatoes that some of them were, cut up like I was going to do stewed, but I didn't have that many left over from the Rotel. And then I ran the rest through my, I don't know what you call it, the strainer, gets the seeds and the peels off that thing. And I mean, it doesn't matter because I'm going to use a stick blender on this after I get some stuff in there. But I have a pan with a tablespoon of olive oil. I have 1 cup of onions, 8 cloves of garlic that go in that pan. I'm going to saute them until they're clear. So I'm going to get those in the pan. Got these in the pan. You know what? It might help if I tell you what I'm going to make. I'm making marinara sauce. You can use it for spaghetti sauce. You can use it for pizza sauce. It's good stuff. It calls for 3 banana peppers, but I don't have any banana peppers of size at the moment. So I'm going to use 3 or 4 shishito peppers. I just gave them a rough chop. Put them with my onions so that they'll sweat down. Because like I said, it's all going in that big pot of tomatoes to cook for a while. And then the stick blender is going to get used on it. Okay, my recipe calls for a 1/2 cup of fresh basil leaves. I have dried basil leaves, and that's about 1/4 cup. And then it calls for 1/4 cup of oregano leaves. I have dried, so that's about 2 tablespoons. And then 6 tablespoons of lemon juice. A bowl is nowhere near as big as what it looks. Okay, I added onions, garlic, and peppers. And I'm just going to stir it around. Let them cook for a little bit. And then I'm going to start adding some other stuff to it. Okay, I'm going to add my basil. Oregano. And my lemon juice. Give that a good stir. I'm having to hold my camera with one hand and do everything with the other because that big pot's in the way. I'll let this cook for a little bit. Need to bring it to a boil. And then I'm going to use the stick blender on it. I'm going to turn it up just a little bit. We got to watch it so it doesn't stick. And the stick blender goes. Okay, to this pot, I'm going to add, let's shake this, 1 tablespoon of balsamic vinegar. Then 3 tablespoons of brown sugar. 3 tablespoons of Cannon salt and 1 teaspoon of black pepper. And a 1/2 cup of black coffee. Give it a stir. And I'm going to let it cook down because it's not thick by any means now. It probably won't get super thick. Never has before. Maybe it's because I'm impatient and I don't want to cook it down that long. But Okay. It's thickened up quite a bit, and I'm ready to get it in the jars. I do have to add a tablespoon of lemon juice to each jar, but I'm going to do that after I put the stuff in here. The reason I'm using this funnel is because my cannon funnel will not fit in the neck of these jars. This one. Oh. And it's a little bit of a rebel cannon, because these are pizza sauce jars. Oh, God. Got my rims. My lids. Ooh, they're hot. Okay, I'm going to tighten them up just a little bit. Okay, now I'm going to get them in the canner. I'm using my pressure canner to water bath in because it holds more jars than my water bath pot. gonna have to get some more water, as usual. Okay, I'm gonna have to boil some water and put over them because they're not covered. Okay, once it gets to a full rolling boil, it's almost there. We'll process these because they're about the same size as a pint for 35 minutes. There they are. I didn't film taking them out because I was in the middle of getting pizza in and out of the oven too. Thanks for coming along, y'all.